Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let's introduce myself. My name is Jihanur Khairunisa. I am from Binasanana Informatika University Pemuda.
Jangan kau kira ku tak bisa berbuat, walau kau hanya hitam putih, tak pernah aslinya cukup pandang dengki.
So today I wanna talk about smoking in area campus. So this is no smoking in area campus. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to remind all of us about the importance of maintaining a clean and healthy environment on our campus by secretly prohibiting smoking in all campus areas. Smoking not only harms the smokers but also affects those around them through secondhand smoke, which can cause serious health problems. As students, we must set a good example and show responsibility by respecting campus rules that aim to protect our well-being. Let us work together to create a comfortable, fresh, and safe learning atmosphere where everyone can focus on education and personal growth without the danger of harmful smoker. Thank you for your attention and yeah. Okay, next I wanna show you guys about simple present tense. What is simple present tense? Simple present tense is used to description action or situation that are regular, habitual, or general true. Simple present tense is tense the function to express general true habit, truth, and facts. School girls, let's discuss them one by one. Come on. General true. General true means general true or about so true. This means things whose true is contained and generality noun. Example is, here's an example. Water freezes at 0 degrees. That is definitely true and proven because no water evaporates at a temperature of 0 degrees. Cats are mammals. That is definitely true. Yes, and is also generally known. Okay, next, habits. Habits are habits. Habit means something that is done continuously and consistently. Example is, my father goes to work every weekdays. I study with my friend every Sunday at the academy. These two examples are habits that are always carried out regionally. How come the impression is a bit similar to fixed schedules? Going to work and going to listen are schedules, but why does it become a habit? 8. Keep reading so you all find out. Well, discuss the explanation in the point about fiction schedule. Yow. Next, let's do instruction. There is instruction which means command or intrusion. Example include the command board that we often encounter on the road. Apart from that, there are also intrusions that we can find on the product packaging, like this here. Do not enter this R. Cook the noodles for 3 minutes. Those who like to eat instant noodles must be familiar with the second example, right? Is don't cook instant noodles often. You know, by the way, apart from introduced on the road or on product packaging, this tenses is also used in command sentence in general. Guys, for example, close the door please. Wow, the example sounds like the name of a podcast, right? Next, fixed schedules. So, let's see and what we have been waiting for. There are fixed schedules. Some things that has been scheduled or is certain to happen. What's the difference between these habits and habits? Habit and habits. If a habit is a habit or something that is done repeatedly, it can be scheduled or not. For example, like going to work, going to school, going to listen. You definitely go to school on schedule, right? But why did he get into habits instead of fixed schedules? Because it happened over and over again. Okay, let's emphasize in it once again. Over and over again. Well, fixed schedules are something that is schedules, but not repeats, guys. An example this. The show starts at 7 p.m. The street marks their upcoming concert in Indonesia on September 3000 in October 1. Yes guys, the script is going to have a concert in Indonesia. Wow, are you watching or not? Yes, I'm talking about a concert. Okay, let's go back to the topic. At this point, you understand what is the difference between habits and fiction schedules? If so, let's move on to the pattern aka the simple present tense formulas. Before discussing along with to be and the apporting verb, so that later when you make sentence you won't make mistake again. You can see the table below. Yes, and here. Okay, I'm gonna try. I am, you are, they are, we are, plural subject. He is, she is, it is, singular subject. I do, you do, they do, we do, plural subject. He does, she does, it does, singular subject. Let's do explanation. So for subject, I use to be, I am, I'm, and verb, do, are, verb without the she is ending. Meanwhile, the subject you, they, we, and the plural subject as to be are and verb do or verb without the cs ending. C or s ending. Finally, the subject he, is, it, and singular subject. Single subject as to be, is, and verb, those are verb ending in s or s. So as for the partens temples, they are divided into those types, namely partners for noun sentence and partners for verb sentence. Let's discuss them in more depth one by one. Okay. Noun sentence are sentences that express object, which can be names of people, persons, place, and all things that are objects. So the pen can is in the from, to be is are. Why is to be is are? Because the simple present tense is from of the present. At the present or at this time, so to the current to be is the present from, namely is are. For noun sentence, they are from types of sentence from, namely positive, negative, interrogative. Yeah, like this. WH and H. Question. Look at the following picture to find out the complaint partner. Yaw. Let's see picture in here. Positive from means a sentence that has a positive from or value. The partner for noun sentence is subjects plus to be plus complement. To be consist of is are. The usage depends on the subject. Meanwhile, complement consists of noun, adverb, and adjective. Its use depends on the sentence. Example: he is a teacher. I am smart. We are a group of students. In the positive form, the sentence is positive and does not express negation or denial. For example, I am smart, not I am not smart. I am smart is not that I'm not smart. Wow, really confident, but that's okay. Confidence is a mouse. So if you express negation or denial, it's called negative from. So this negative from sentence is a sentence that has a negative value. The pattern for noun sentence is subject plus to be plus noun plus complement. Yep, just add not from the positive from. Example: Mom is not a chef. I am not lazy. They are not here yet. Understand up to this point? Interrogative form means a sentence that is in the form of a question sentence. So don't forget to ask a question mark, okay? The partner for noun sentence is to be plus subject plus complement plus example is the food delicious? I am right. Are you a doctor? In the interrogative form, to be is placed at the beginning of the sentence before the subject. Keep them in mind, okay? Finally, there is the interrogative form with WH equation. What does this mean? Who is it different from the previous interrogative form. The difference is that this interrogative form use WH and H question. Aka question words contain the letter WH, namely what, when, where, who, whom, which, whose, why, and how. For this form, the pattern in noun sentence is who plus question plus to be plus subject plus different from the present interrogates from this interrogates from being with a WH and H. Whoa. Question first, followed by to be the subject example. Who is the boy? Where I am? Why are you late? Okay, I am finished discussing noun sentence. Now let's discuss pattern form for verb sentence. Let's see to the picture. A verb sentence is a sentence that sentence an action or treatment, so the prediction is in the form of a verb. The verb used is obligatory verb 1. Once again, it is obligatory verb 1. Why? Because the simple present tense is a form of the present. Aka the present or present, the current verb is verb 1. As with noun sentence for verb sentence, there are also 4 types or sentence forms, namely positive, negative, interrogative, and interrogative with who question. You can check the complaint pattern in the following pictures. For the positive form of verb sentence, the partner is subject plus verb 1 or verb 1 plus s or is plus complement. So this verb can as the normal ones without the she or s ending, or the one ending is she or else depending on the subject. Do you still remember the subject table that we discussed earlier? If the subject is Ayu Dewi and a plural subject, you in plural subject as a verb without the s or s ending. If the subject is he, she, it, and it is a singular subject. As a verb that ends in s or example, I read a letter. He goes to school. Is it different from the example with the noun sentence? In a verb sentence, there is a verb that indicates the subject is carrying out an action to treatment. Meanwhile, in noun sentence, using to be is useful in stating the subject as something that is positive. Next, we go to negative form. For the negative form of a verb sentence, the partner is subject plus do or does plus not plus verb 1 plus complement. Still remember in negative form, we instead not to explain negation or Daniel. Example, do you know where to go? She does not bring an umbrella. You can shorter do not and does not to don't and those. So what? Let's keep it short. Okay. For the interrogative form of verb sentence, the partner is do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement plus. Don't forget to ask a question mark. Example is, does he bring the book? Do you like it? Just like the noun sentence above, the interrogative form in this verb sentence. To be is also placed at the beginning of the sentence. Yeah, so to be her acts as a question word. Guys, let's see, there is an interrogative from with who? With her. Question in the verb sentence. The partner is who question plus does or plus do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement plus. Likewise with noun sentence in this, does he go to school? Why do you love badminton so much? One thing you need to pay attention to when you ask those in your verb sentence, the verb does need to ask the else or else ending anymore, because the s or s is already responsive through the those. Okay, promise not to be confused. Okay, I think enough for the tech video. Sorry if I mistake. So, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.